Good morning and welcome to day 80 of the adventure. Wow. 10 more days and it'll be 3 months. Wow. Just climbed out of the North Fork of the Feather River. And the Feather River actually feeds into the Sacramento River. And yes, that goes into Sacramento. So we are heading north, and we're getting some mileage done. Yesterday was a tough day at the end. Had to do a ton of bushwhacking because of all the downed trees and the overgrowth on the trail. And actually there was parts of the day where I did not know where the trail was and had to do a little pathfinding. Even though I'm forerunner, I can do some pathfinding. All right, today we're looking to do about between 25 and 30. We'll see how the blowdowns are. If I can continue a nice pace, I can get close to 30, but we'll see. And as I say that, I got blowdowns to walk over. All right, thanks for watching. We're gonna have a great day. Little spike horn too. Little fawn. Look at them go. They're flip-floppers. They were heading south, now they're heading north. This is a trail I just came down. And then this is where I'm heading. Should be a pretty decent view coming up here. Every place is a decent view. What am I saying? Trying to decide if I'm going to head into Quincy or not. My insoles are falling apart. My feet are feeling it. So we got to make that decision. Looks like it's at 13 miles off the trail. I'm going to have to hitch in. We'll see if we can get in there quick and get out. I kind of want to do more miles. All right. In the day recap, did another big, huge mile day, and that was 26.3 miles. Went into Bucks Lake. Mosquitoes are horrible. Bucks Lake, and did another hero. So I went in, I was gonna grab some food, got an easy hitch because the guy we were hiking with, Tangent, was finishing his trip. His car was parked up at Buck Summit trailhead, and so I asked him if I could have a ride into town, and he was going that way, so he brought me in. While I was at the general store and eating a nice roast beef sandwich and having a drink, a lady come walking by and asked if I needed a ride to go up to Buck Summit trailhead, and I said I did. And she said, well, finish up and I'll bring you up in a half hour. And then she took about 3 steps and she goes, do you want a shower? And I said, sure. And then she told me where her house was, which was around the corner and walking distance, and I walked over there. When I got there, she goes, "Would you like to do some laundry?" And I said, "Sure." So I cleaned up, looking pretty clean, took a shower, bandaged my legs and used some Neosporin, which I needed to after doing all the bushwhacking and climbing over the fallen trees that were all over the trail. It was a pretty tough day the other day, and I was all scraped up. So put some Neosporin, also did some bandage is on them, and so they're feeling a lot better and a lot cleaner. So that was great. And so she actually gave me the rest of the Neosporin and a couple of Band-Aids. So I've got that to take care of a few things. And then some iced tea, which was wonderful. So I had a great day. She brought me back up to the trailhead. And then I've done, like I said, 26.3 miles. Sets me up for Belden, which I believe is about 10.5 miles from here. So I'll do another hero. I'll go in there. I'll probably have either breakfast or lunch, buy a few more snacks. Sorry, mosquitoes. And then head out of town. I'm setting myself up to get into Chester on Tuesday. So today's Sunday, and Sunday, July 6th, and I'll head in there on July 8th. So I've actually put a post out on their Facebook page. It's the Chester PCT Trail Angel, just to see if anyone has if there's a hostel there, or if anyone puts up hikers. And so we'll see if anyone does that. All right, well, thanks for watching. Beautiful sunset. The forest was incredibly beautiful. There was some burned areas, but it wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. And the trail, they had maintenance come out recently, and that was great. It was, the trail maintainers really did a great job on this section. And I think they do going further. So thank you, trail maintainers, and thank you, trail angels. You guys are awesome, making this trip even better. All right, good night. I can't stop taking pictures of this beautiful sunset. Look at that. Wow. Unfortunately, the mosquitoes are after me. And then, right up there is a gibbous waxing moon. Very nice, giving me a little light so I can see what I'm doing. It's a little after 9:30, so I gotta finish up here.